No surprise here. The Indiana Fever fans, Caitlin Clark fans, take over Dallas yet again. Caitlin Clark, look at this pass. I mean, it is just so unbelievable. The hockey assist from to Kelsey Mitchell. Look at this. Over half court, perfect pass, behind the back pass. The Indiana Fever are just firing at all cylinders right now. Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, Boston, I mean, it's just really next level at this point. I mean, they are just looking so sharp. So sharp. I mean, they're unstoppable, and this was a hard fought win. They had to come back. Enrique Ngumbawale was having a career night, making three after three after three. The whole game was really tight, back and forth. Well over 20 different lead changes. But as Caitlin Clark just drops it. And that was the great thing about Caitlin Clark today. Every time Dallas was getting momentum and could pull away, Caitlin Clark was able to keep everyone engaged. She was able to score when they needed to score, right? Whether it's a layup, whether it's a three. And what Caitlin Clark does, she had 12 assists today. And that can't be understated. Because in these types of games, look at this pass, it didn't go in, but it keeps everyone engaged. That's been my biggest criticism of Kelsey Mitchell. She's been playing great too, I'll make no mistake about it. Indiana Fever aren't winning without Kelsey Mitchell playing great as well. But it's just as soon as Kelsey Mitchell touches the ball, you just know, she's going to shoot it. And so it forces everyone else to kind of just like stand around. It keeps everyone less engaged. And that's when momentum can really swing. And that's the beauty of Caitlin Clark. She keeps everyone engaged, knocks down a deep three when needed, but then also passes. When you can see Boston starting to get a little dejected and anyone else starting to get a little dejected, she feeds them. She keeps them going. She keeps them fighting, which then not only does that keep them engaged offensively, but then that wants them to continue to play harder defensively. Like Smith. Like, all of it matters. It's all the complete picture. It's why we've seen a lot of stars over the years not do a good job keeping everyone involved, like, say, an Allen Iverson. And it's what the truly greats do. They keep everyone engaged. They're not just about scoring or just about rebounds or just about it's a combination. It's being able to do it all. And that's what we were able to see Caitlin Clark do beautifully today. Because, I mean, look at that. That's a big shot. The score is 58-52. They need a bucket right now. And she drains the three to put them to within three. I mean, you can see the score. Dallas was keeping this lead. And then look at this pass. These buckets matter. She's before the other 3-point line. Look at this. Guys, that's not normal basketball. That's insane. That is just next level insanity. That's all I keep saying about Caitlin Clark, because it is. It's just insanity. Her passing is just wild. And like I said, Kelsey Mitchell brought it too. She absolutely brought it. Just everyone stays engaged. It's just, I mean, she put up 28 points, 28 and 12, and they even said, the commentators were like, this was like the quietest game. Because she did it. It was just so effortless. Because she does it, none of it is forced. Her shots weren't forced, her runners weren't forced, as you could see, beautiful. Her passing wasn't forced. Like, it was just so quiet. Like, look at that pass. Again, I can't emphasize this enough. In this type of game, it keeps everyone engaged. They're not just forced to stand around and stare at Caitlin Clark. That matters. That matters especially come time playoffs. 28 and 12 after she just had a 31 and 12 game. Man, absolutely legendary. She's going to surpass the record for all-time assists her rookie year. She's got Indiana Fever in the playoffs, knocking down threes at a historic rate, assists at a historic rate, points at a historic rate. I mean, just look at her. Look at this. This is a close game. It's 82-81. And look at this three in the fourth quarter, 6 minutes to go. Two people This was Steph Curry. There's 2 people from Dallas there. Look at her. Drains it. Drains it. Just wild. This was such a tight, close game. And it was just awesome to watch, honestly. Look at that pass. She's just so patient with the passing, too. It's just so patient. She knows how to use the defensive attention on her for her benefit. And that's difficult to teach. That's not easy to teach. That is absolutely a feel. But see, that's the problem with Kelsey Mitchell. See, I know that she ended up having that open shot, but like this is my issue with Kelsey Mitchell. She gets this rebound, and this is like, you know, it's gonna be 1 for 3 and 1 for. She doesn't have the numbers. I know she got away with it there, but look at this. I'm gonna try to pause it. See, this is where she is. You see her kind of in the pseudo corner, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and she ends up pulling up for the shot. Again, she did get some space, so it's like it's not the worst play, but that's what she does. She charges down the court and then sets herself up in this position. She just keeps her head down. That's my fundamental issue with Kelsey Mitchell. And then it forces everyone else to kind of stand around, because I can't see who's at the bottom of the screen, but she would be open. If she cuts back door, she's going to be wide open. Look at that. She's wide open. This pass can go right down to number 12. Wide open for an easy layup. That's the right move in that place. That's the right move. Again, Kelsey Mitchell got away with it. She drained the 3, without a doubt. So kudos to her, but it's technically not the right play. She is 12 is wide open for the easiest layup you're going to get. Especially if she got the ball earlier, because at the very least, it would have been a foul. At the very least, she's going up for that layup and is going to get fouled. So, yeah, this was a great game. Indiana Fever have a real chance to do some damage in the playoffs. Oh, and the other big thing, they finally admitted this. They finally admitted it. Caitlin Clark is officially in the MVP conversation. They brought her up and said Caitlin Clark is without a doubt the Rookie of the Year. And they said, if anyone wants to argue that, come see me. Come reach out to me. And she said, and she is in the MVP conversation, and I could not agree more. But those are just my thoughts. I would absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think? Do you think Caitlin Clark is actually in the MVP conversation? And what did you think about this game between the Indiana Fever and the Dallas Wings? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me, either way, let's get in some discussions, let's get in some fights, but ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I would absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to, something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're well on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.